I remember going to Haight Ashbury district, where the Grateful Dead sort of lived in San Francisco, and going round to see them, because we had mutual friends, and I went round and sort of called on them. It was just like that, you know, just like mates and stuff.
What we're thinking about is a peaceful planet. We're not thinking about anything else. We're not thinking about any kind of power. We're not thinking about any of those kind of struggles. We're not thinking about revolution or war or any of that. That's not what we want. Nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to hurt anybody. We would all like to be able to live an uncluttered life, a simple life, a good life, you know, and like think about moving the whole human race ahead a step or a few steps.
I think personally that the more people turn on, the better world it's going to be.
I remember thinking, I can't see this lasting, because the media are going to get this, and all this flower power and Haight Ashbury, and it pretty soon turned to be Rip-Off Street, you know, where they knew kids were running away from home and going to Haight Ashbury to be a wonderful, peaceful person. So, of course, all the rip-off merchants started to populate those places, Sunset Strip, Haight Ashbury.
Sensational newspaper and television reports from the Haight Ashbury had created a stereotype of hippie life as just one long round of non-stop sex and drugs. By autumn, quite apart from the tourists, the area was overwhelmed with confused young people attracted by that caricature.
People imitate. It's not from their own soul, from their own conviction of what something is. It's an imitation. And that's why we had the Death of Hippie event, is to beat the media its own game, trying to say, you know, don't do something because somebody else is doing it because this is how you feel about it. This is your nature. This is who you are. This is why you act. This is why you are. We carried a coffin down Haight Street, and people threw beads and trinkets into the coffin, and then it was taken down to the Panhandle, which is just right outside of Haight, and burned as a pyre is burned. On the day of Death of Hippie, we gave everything away. There was one Vietnam vet who came in, and he had just come back, and he came in. We stayed open all night, and playing Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
When I get older, losing my head, many years from now,